You could just start off by introducing yourself, if you don't mind telling us how old you are.
Oh, how old I am. So, as an introduction, I'm Kathy Rees. I'm nearly 65. The accident for my daughter occurred, that'd be 38 years ago. My daughter was nearly 10, and we hit a flash-flooded causeway at night, and it was one of those completely random accidents. It's been a real journey, that's for sure. A lot of things that are in place now in 2021 that were definitely not in place at all in 1983. Yeah, that's fine. Do you mind if I pick my dog up? Come on, look, I'm talking. Yes, all right. So the accident happened, as I said, 38 years ago, and happened around 7 o'clock at night. You know, the road was quite wet, but the truth of the matter was that I actually didn't see the flash flooded causeway. It was just completely bad luck that at the exact same time my car was aquaplaning in the causeway, another car had come on the other side down the hill and they'd hit the same causeway. They didn't see it either until they were in it. So what we learned after the accident was that B, my eldest one, had taken her seatbelt off. So the doctors there were telling me things like, oh well, you know, imagine Belinda's brain like a plate of jelly hitting the wall. I went, a plate of jelly hitting the wall is not going to help me when I take her home. I now know a lot more about myself than I did back then. Being told that was like waving a red flag in front of a bull. I was just going, well, that's your reality, it's not mine. That's not going to help me because B is clearly not dying anytime soon. After the accident, it took us quite a while to work out like the full total impact on her of, you know, being a quadriplegic, being unable to speak, you know, trying to relearn, you know, how to eat again, how to move again, because we didn't realise for quite a while just how extensive her disability really was. It took us another 18 months to realise that not only was she a quadriplegic and she couldn't speak, but she was also blind, and we didn't know that. As B, you know, could lift her head up again, or I think when she learned to laugh again, you know, the people who knew her from before the accident, they were part of that, and they really appreciated, you know, being involved in those small wins. I mean, those small wins when it was all said and done, but they were really big deal. I think, you know, most people wonder how I'm coping. It's been 5 weeks since B's passed away now. I'd had times where B was deteriorating, and I could see the deterioration because I wasn't actively doing the care duties with her every day. I would visit, because I realised quite early on that I'd need to let the apron strings go. You know, this was not about me completely micromanaging every aspect of my daughter's life. I needed to have trust. I think moving into her home was a fairly big, oh my God, have I done the right thing? And I had to be quite deliberate in not ringing the first night, you know, like going, how are you? How's she going? You know, I had to stop and go, no, I can't do that. I'll ring them in the morning. But when I rang in the morning and the team that were on said, Well, we had a very interesting afternoon, a very interesting evening. 3 hours of Bea shrieking with joy because she was just so excited that it had actually happened. You know what I mean? And I never envisaged that would happen. You know, that she would be so ecstatic about a move like that. And I hadn't seen it, but I didn't need to see it. I really, that was a really important, you know, like a transition phase, I suppose, to go, yes, I can do all the planning and put the foundations there, like I was saying. Then I have to let it go. Otherwise, it's like, you know, the little bird's nest, and the bird's actually learning to fly, but they've still got the leg on the nest, you know, flying. I'm going, I want to be free and all the rest. I had to go, I had to peel the leg away and go, you need to go and experience things with people. Bea was an obstinate, strong-willed woman who demonstrated to everyone who met her that her spirit was there. Bea was there. Quite apart from the disability, Bea was alive and well all the way through it. And I think that's all I could really say.